friends? How you doing today? I am doing well, yeah. And welcome to my horror review section. Yeah, I'm still going. I'm still going, and I'm gonna keep on going. Probably for the next like 6 or 7 months, because by the time I'm done my horror section, it'll probably be close to a year. This is the new segment where I take like 3 movies off my shelf, my horror section shelf, starting with the horror section, and I talk about them. I review them, talk about them, or if I've never seen them before, I leave it up to you to please comment below and tell me, hey, idiot, you should have watched it already. Why has it been sitting on your shelf for a year? You're stupid. Watch the damn movie already. Take some time out of your life. Listen, you can't be that busy. This is what you do, okay? We know you by now. This is what you do. Please stop and watch the movie. Listen, I respect your honesty. I do. I respect it. So I grabbed 3 movies at random, and actually all 3 of these movies I have seen. Okay, I'm looking at them right now. I grabbed them at random, and I'm looking at the titles right now, and I can talk about them. And you're gonna be in for a treat, because a couple of these obscure titles, or titles that you've never even heard of before, or maybe you have heard of them before because you're just awesome like me, and you know all these titles and stuff. But some of these things are like, one of my. Let's begin. Okay. First one. From Eli Roth, Clown. Oh my goodness. What a great horror movie this was. Now listen, I am not even going to debate about this. If you have not seen the movie Clown, you have to see it. This is a story about a father trying to make his kid happy. Decides he's gonna go rent a clown costume to become dressed up like a clown, but he ends up getting a clown costume that's like possessed, and like the costume actually like adheres to his skin, and he becomes a clown. Like he becomes this killer, psychopathic killer clown, and this is a rough watch. This is one of those like you're like, damn, that was a good movie, but damn, that was a rough watch. Yeah, you stop feeling like all these emotions for the father, because the father's like he's trying to do what's right, he's trying to do what's right, but then he ends up getting this costume that was cursed or whatever, and once he puts it on, it's like it becomes part of his flesh. And no matter what he does, tries to cut it off, tries to shave this, tries to wash the paint off his face. Stuff just keeps coming back, and it's actually turning him into somebody who he's not. And he going out, he be killing people. Okay, Clown. Yeah, Eli Roth did a great. I'm a little bit of an Eli Roth fan, to be perfectly honest with you. I think Eli Roth is an excellent writer, director. What do we got him here? What is he from? The Master of Terror, Eli Roth. I don't know if I classify him as the Master of Terror. Okay, but he's high up there. He's done some good stuff. Hostel, love me some Hostel. Yeah, this movie's rated R, so don't watch it with the kids. Yeah, it's called Clown, but ain't nothing funny about it. It'll scare the crap out of you. Okay, this is one that I put on. I remember with my kids, and we were like captivated. We were just sitting there in awe through the whole thing, and we've watched this multiple times since I purchased it. So this is definitely a rewatch. So if it's a rewatch for me, then it's probably gonna be a rewatch for you. You're probably gonna enjoy it, and if you haven't seen it already, this is what you're looking for. Written by Christopher Ford and John Watts. Directed by John Watts. So yeah, Eli Roth, I don't know. Written by, what did he do? He must have directed this thing, right? And it's got one special feature on this thing. It's got a making of featurette by Eli Roth. That's it. Next one is one that flew under my radar. It flew under my radar, and I don't even know why it flew under my radar. But I was one day in my searches, in my search engine on my eBay, I have Scream Factory and Shout Factory, and every once in a while, what happens is I get notifications that Scream Factory, Shout Factory got, let's say it says 99 titles, 100 titles. Somebody just put 100 titles on, so people just put 100 titles on, and then I get to go thumb through them. And what I always go is lowest number first, so lowest amount first, and I just go through it and see how much the things are, and I see which ones I have, which ones I don't have, and the ones I don't have, if they're cheap enough, I can get them for like $6, $10, usually for $12 or less on Blu-ray. If I can get them for $12 or less on Blu-ray, I will grab them no matter what title they are, as long as they're Scream Factory or Shout Factory. And this happens to be the movie called Crawl Space. Another one that, damn, I missed out on this thing. Now this is like some wackadoo. I want to say he's German. I want to say he's German, Nazi German kind of guy, and he be like just like he's in your crawl space. He's in your ventilation shaft, and he's peeking on you. This is one of those movies where you got the girl next door that's doing this, and the guy next door that's doing that, and you got the peeker, the perv, the peeping tom looking through the window and everything, looking through the crawl space, and he luring you up to his apartment, and he killing you. He killing you with all these cool little booby traps and stuff. And I gotta tell you, this was like really, really good. It was one of them edge of your seat type things. Now it took a little while for me to get into it. It took a little bit, maybe about 20 minutes or so, whatever, me to get into it, to understand what was going on. Because I went into this thing totally blind. I was like, I don't know what this is. I don't care what it is. But hey, crawl space, all right? Shout Factory, Scream Factory, gotta have it, and heard things about it, but I was like, is it worth picking up? Not $20-something worth picking up, but yeah, $12 worth picking up. And I put in, I was like, damn, this was good. This was kind of like Clown. You put in, and you're happily engaged in the whole story. So if you haven't seen Crawl Space yet, that's another one. That's another one I gotta tell you, I would recommend it. I'd recommend Clown and Crawl Space. So far, I got 2 recommendations on this one. The last episode, I think I had like 1 recommendation. I don't know, but I recommend Crawl Space. You haven't seen it? See it. Last one. You're gonna love this. Okay, if you have not seen this movie yet, you have to see this movie. I mean, this is not even. Listen, I usually don't like really push something like saying, listen, find it if it's on streaming. I don't like people streaming. I prefer you to buy your physical media. So yeah, if you want to go out and buy a title, but if you're a little bit reluctant, you don't want to believe me. You want to say, hey, you know what? Maybe this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Maybe I should just stream it. It might be on one of your streaming platforms, or maybe not. I don't know. It's a movie called, and this was cool because I had no idea what this was. I ended up buying this thing. It was one of those walk into Walmart, and Walmart had it for like $12, and I'm like, I'll buy it because it's $12. Sounds good. Looks halfway decent. I read the back. I'm like, $12, $12.95, $12.88 or whatever. That stupid Walmart price they give you, the $12.98 or $12.88. I'm like, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm just gonna buy it. I'm gonna give it a shot. And it's a movie called Would You Rather, and it's exactly what the title says there. Yeah, it's about these people that this guy gets to gather for a dinner. They're gathering for a dinner or a supper or whatever. They're gathering for a dinner or a supper, and they're going to be paid handsomely for their time. Okay, so the main character in this girl, she's over here. You can barely see what she looks like over there, but anyway, her brother's sick, dying of cancer. They need money. Okay, parents are dead, car accident, I believe. They need money, so she gets invited to this supper, and is promised if she plays a game that she will get paid handsomely, which will help her pay for her brother's hospital bills. Okay, because he's dying, and the deal is they all end up gathering together, all these different characters. And what's cool is that it's a class of different characters. You got some like greedy people, you got people like gambling people, you got people that all have different kind of financial issues, but they're trying to get some kind of money. They're trying to get money, and the only way they can get it is by playing in this game. So what this guy does is he gives you options. Okay, would you rather? And let me do an instance. Would you rather stick your head in water for like a half an hour, 20 minutes? It's all like real sadistic, crazy things. There's one of them like would you rather like jam a knife in your eye and take out your eyeball, or I mean stuff like that. I mean this is real graphic, but I'll tell you, edge of your seat entertainment. I have watched this easily since I purchased it, probably about 8 or 9 times. Okay, and that's how good it is. Okay. And it has a super twist at the end. Super twist that I'm not even going to get into. If you've seen the movie, you know the twist I'm talking about. It's got a super twist at the end. So it's not only a good, entertaining, literally, listen, this movie drags you right in. Okay, if you're sitting in front of your TV and you're like, what is this? I don't understand what I'm watching here. By the time you're mid-movie, you're going to be like, I don't know how about you. I don't know about you. I know about me. I know that when I watch a movie, I try to put myself in the shoes of the character. This is one of those movies. You really want to kind of put yourself in the place of the character. Like what would you do if you were trying to save your brother? What would you do if you were trying to get money for something that you really needed money for? There's crazy things that people will do for money. And I'll tell you right now, there is some messed up stuff that these people have to do in order for them to move on to the next step in the game. And that's exactly what this is. It's almost like a game show in a house at a dinner table. And I mean, the stuff that they can't leave. That's the only thing. They have no option to leave. You try to leave, that's it. You're done. You're dead. Gone. Dead. Okay, they'll put you out of your misery right there and then. So once you're in, you're in. You're not out unless you win the game. It is good. It is a good movie. So yeah, Would You Rather? Excellent movie. And with that said, my friends, yeah, that's my 3 horror movies for now. Okay, there's gonna be another 3 coming up pretty soon. I don't know when I'm gonna post these things. Maybe I'll post them randomly on a Tuesday or a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday. But I'll put them. I'm gonna do some kind of title or something. I don't know. Horror reviews or Halloween reviews or honest horror reviews or something like that. I'll figure it out at the time. But with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping in once again. I appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the bell, whack that bell, punch the bell, and I will see you later. You should have saved me some.